to me, Joe. And today I'm gonna make a video for you guys, the 5 best and cheapest protein sources. We're talking about proteins. And I know people are low on the budget these days because quarantine and like economy is down, bro. We are broke AF and we have to save money and we still need to make gains. This is why we need to know the best foods to buy that are really cheap, taste good, can cook a nice variety of foods. The top 5, man, but it is just not really like placement. This is the best, that is the second best, no, just the top 5. So numero uno food, best cheap tuna in cans, bro. Why tuna in cans? Because 100 grams of tuna in cans have approximately about 28, 27, 25 grams of protein. And also, bro, for like $1, you get 34 grams of protein. Because tuna cans are cheap. Don't taste too good. You can cook it, you can fry it. I mean, mostly tuna salad, right? Mix it with veggies and eggs and egg whites and make an omelette out of this tuna thing. So, numero uno, tuna. Everywhere they have it. It's really cheap. It lasts really long, so you can store it for quite a while. This is really good, man. And high quality protein from the tuna cans. This is number 1. Then, number 2 is the chicken, bro. Chicken, man, it must be hinderless in our list. The second best protein, I mean, it's not like one is the best and the next thing is the second best. No, bro. It's like just the top 5. Tuna and then chicken, bro. Why chicken? Because in 100 grams of chicken, you have like 27, 28 grams of protein, like 30 grams even, it depends. And also for $1, that is always compared, like, let's say that you get around 20 to 25 grams of protein for $1, right? So not only that chicken is cheap, it has a good accessibility, you can find it pretty much everywhere. And then there's multiple ways of cooking the chicken and seasoning. You can just fry your chicken, like cook it in a pan and apply tons of different seasonings. Today you take a curry chicken, the next day you take a barbecue chicken. So chicken is cheap, high protein, you can find it everywhere and it has tons of varieties to cook and tastes fucking awesome. Yeah. Chicken is with tuna the best. I just place tuna because tuna is like, it expires less fast, so you can store it. Now this is a really good thing, the third one, lentils, bro. In 100 grams of lentils you have around 9 grams of protein, but for $1 of lentils, you get around 40 to 45 grams of protein. You understand? So lentils are cheap, accessibility is easy. Many Indian people, they will agree with me. They put this lentil stuff in pretty much every meal. And you can just blend them, you can cook them, you can do a lot of things with the lentils. And also for vegans and vegetarians. Wow! Finally, proteins that I also can use as I'm a raw vegan. Yes, you can use lentils. That's also really good, man. I mean, the lentils, I have to tell you as well, like for 75 cents or something, you get a can of lentils, and then you can either eat them raw, just cook them, boil them, whatever, you know, and high protein. That's why this is number 3. Oh, number 3, I say lentils, but let's say it's pretty equal. Chickpeas would be even better. Chickpeas are even better than lentils because chickpeas on 100 grams have around 19 grams of protein, right? And for $1, you get around 100 grams of protein for $1 of chickpeas. So you see, chickpeas are quite cheap and also high protein. And vegan and vegetarians can also use it. So lentils, chickpeas, these are pretty equal. Number 4, what could be number 4? You're thinking about eggs again, right? Because I'm having eggs here. Actually, eggs are really good as well. But number 4, in my opinion, is white fish. White fish, bro. It's a low-fat, high-protein source, like tilapia, like pangasius, like these Alaska sea salmon. And there is the choice, you know. But let's say because white fish is not all the white fish are good, because we are talking about cheap and good proteins, right? But whitefish, tilapia and stuff, the pangasius can be expensive, but then the Alaska sea salmon is quite cheap and accessibility. Frozen, you most likely buy the frozen ones. It's 1 kilogram for, I don't know man, 250 or 350. So it's quite cheap. 100 grams of whitefish, approximately, because it's like depend on the breed, right? So in 100 grams of whitefish you have around 24 to 28 grams of protein. And also it equals, because you also get for around about $1, you also get around like 24 grams of proteins, right? So number 4, white fish. Cheap, easy access, you can get it frozen, you can store it long time, can cook a variety of foods, nice. Number 5 is a bit tricky because there's, I mean, this is have to make a commitment, right? Which one will I choose? Because it could be something like peanut butter. Peanut butter is high protein, is cheap, and you can, you know, good accessibility. Also, cottage cheese, or most accessibility and best thing, eggs. Like this, I actually, can you see this? I just took an egg white and fried it. So eggs actually is my number 5 food. Because in 100 grams of eggs you have around about 12-13 grams of protein. And for $1, how many eggs can you get? It depends on the store and the quality and the size of the egg. But I can just talk for Germany, you can get 10 eggs for $1. That's a lot, man. So number 5 for me is eggs. So the 5 foods that I basically explained to you today is really good proteins. They are cheap, nice varieties of food that you can cook with these, and the accessibility is here. And also storage ability is, I mean, I'm not even sure if this is a word, but you can store them like the tuna cans and the whitefish. So this is why you should also always have not only one, but maybe even all of these in your fridge or in your freezer, because today you eat chicken and then tomorrow you eat this, or even better, you mix it up through the day. In the morning you eat eggs, and in lunch you eat chicken, and for dinner you eat white fish, something like that. And the amount of food that you eat and also the calories are the most important thing, bro, to be aware of. But this is my top 5 of the best, cheapest proteins that you can find everywhere, and that are really good for fitness and bodybuilding, broski. That's pretty much it. I mean, as you see, I'm always in the same situation. I haven't eaten and I'm always fucked up. This is why I say thanks for watching, everyone, and catch you in the next video, broski. Stay tuned, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing. And if you wonder what is in here, it looks like a baby's throw up, but yeah, man, it's a green curry. We could also even add something to this list, a few things that are actually epic proteins, but sadly quite expensive. Like almonds are the better ones when you compare them to peanut butter or peanuts. Then beef is better than chicken, right? And then also you have, instead of like rice or something, or the chickpeas and stuff, or the lentils, you could use quinoa. It's also really good, man, and tastes good and stuff. But it's like, these are more the expensive ones. You get less for loads of money and harder to find. So this is why now this was my basics, bro. And then don't forget to put garlic salt. It's good. And thanks for watching, man. See you guys in the next video. And don't talk shit in the comments, you know. I will catch you, bruh.